Good morning, guys. I'm so glad that you guys are able to join me today. As always, before we begin a lesson, I would like to say thank you to my friends and family to be here for me when I need them, and as well as everyone from BCS who has helped me through this remote learning to become a better teacher and to make it giving me feedback always to help me to navigate and to help me basically make these lessons for you guys. So at this time, I would like for you guys to say thank you to your friends and families, and appreciate everything that we have. So today's objective, let's look at that. It is going to be to decompose number 6 in a 5 group drawings and breaking off or removing a part and record, which means to write everything, record or write each decomposition with a drawing or a subtraction equation, which means that we're going to use number 6 in a subtraction word problem. And the materials you'll be needing are loose leaf papers. You'll need your math book, something to write with. You'll need your number bond chart and some sort of materials you can find in the house. Make sure you have 6 to 8 pieces of it. Before we get to our problem set, I would like to make some correction, and those corrections are going to be basically from videos I believe on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I haven't realized it until someone brought it to my attention. So please make sure you pay attention to this portion. On the previous videos, I would write in the math way is 4 take away take away 5 is 1. This is incorrect. Again, this is incorrect. I'm going to change the color to blue to show you which one is correct, which one is incorrect. Again, I would write, remember the big number always goes first. So 5 take away 4 is 1. Again, the blue one is correct and a red one is incorrect. You put the bigger number first and the smaller numbers second. So in my previous videos, I know I've been putting smaller number first, and some of you guys brought it to my attention. This is Miss Shaima correcting herself. So please make sure you put the big number first and the small number after that. So let's get started with our application problem. The application problem states that I have a tower of 6 cubes. Again, a tower of 6 cubes. Now I'm going to break my 6 cubes apart to show you that I have a group of 4. So I had a group of 6 before, then I broke it apart and I have a group of 4. So what could be my other part? So at this time, I need you guys to take out 6 fingers, right? You need to have 6 fingers out and put 4 fingers away, or put 4 fingers down. And how many fingers are still up? That's correct. We have 2 fingers. So that then you can put everything back. You can have 4 fingers in one hand and 2 fingers on the other. That's how you broke your 6 fingers apart, which gives you 4 and 2 gives you 6. So I put 4 because I have 4 fingers here, and I have 2 because I have 2 fingers here, and 4 and 2 put it together makes 6. The way I would write is 6 take away 4 is 2. Again, 6 take away 4 is 2. So now let's get to our lesson. So at this time, please put your materials to the side and let's listen for the story. It says take out 6 objects, right? So I'm going to take out 6 objects, or I have 6 counters here. I'll take out 6 counters, and I'm going to decide to put 2 of them away. So I'm going to cross off 2 to show that they're away. Now, please use your fingers and show me how many do I have left. Again, show me how many do I have. So I have 4. That's correct. Now the sentence goes is 6. This is the math way of saying is 6 take away 2 is 4. Again, 6 take away 2 is 4. And the number sentence goes 6 minus 2 equals 4. Again, 6 minus 2 equals 4. Now I'm going to do it in a number bond. So let's look at our number sentence here, right? We have 6 as a whole. Oh, okay, sorry. We have 4 as the answer, right? So I'm going to put 4, and then I have 6, right? So I know one of the part is 4, and my whole is 6. So now the other part is 4 and 2. Remember, 4 and 2 makes 6. So now, since I crossed 2 off, I'm going to make 2 disappear. So I have 6, take away 2 gives me 4. So you can use your fingers. I know the number bond and subtraction is a bit confusing, but let's look at it. It's 6 is a whole, and you have 2 and the 4, which makes it 6, right? That's a part. So I have 6, then I took 2 away. And then now I have the answer, which is 4. Let's do one more, right? So now I have 6, right? I have 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is a 5 group way that I have 5 on the top and 1 in the bottom. So 5 and 1 makes 6. So now I decided to take 3 away. I have 1, 2, 3. So I started off with 6, and I did a subtraction 3, which means that I have left with 1, 2, 3. Again, I have 1, 2, 3 left. So now I have to do it in a number bond. So I have 6, right? Because altogether, all the counters, I have 6 counters. And then I decided to take 3. That means I have left, which is 3. That's my answer, right? So does it matter which 3 in a number bond? No, because they're both the same number. So for a number bond, for us to, the way we would do it is we have 6, we took away 3, right? We have 6, we took 3 away, we're left with 3. And 3, if we check our work, it makes it 6. Now, let's do it with our counters again. We have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 counters. Let's take away 1. What would that look like? It would be 6 minus 1 equals 5. So we had 6, we took away 1, it gives us 5. Now, let's start it all over again. It's 6. Now, this time we're going to take 2 away. So we have 6, take away 2, or we have 6 minus 2 equals 4, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 as a correct answer. So now we're again started off with 6. Now I want you to do it. What could be the next one? So we have next one, 1, 2, 3. So what would the number sentence look like? I want you to work on it. I'll give you some time to work on it. What would the number sentence look like? I will do mine and you'll do yours. You can pause the video to figure it out. My number sentence looks like 6 minus 3 equals 3. Looks like Miss Shaima made a mistake again. It should say 6 minus 3 is 3. What is 6 minus 3? Again, I had 6. I crossed off 3. Now I only have 3, just like here. So now let's continue. So now I'm going to bring 6 back again. And this time I'm going to cross off 4. So the number sentence that looks like is 6 minus 4 equals 2. Because as you can see, 2 of them doesn't have the X mark. So now let's bring 6 again. Now this time, let's see how many we have crossed off. We have 6 minus 5 equals 1. Again, 6 minus 5 equals 1 because we have 1 left. Now let's see if we can do next one by ourselves. So we have 6 minus 6. So we have 6 and all of them are crossed off. 6 minus 6 gives us how many of them doesn't have any cross? 0. That's correct, 0. So now let's do our problem set. I'm going to write my name. And I'm going to try to figure out today's date because I usually get it mistake. So today is April 23. Again, today is April 23 and 2020. So now let's look at our problem set. Remember, it should say problem set 22. It says cross out 1 hat. So I'm going to cross out 1 hat. And let's see how many hats are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like our answer. So if we were to put 5 hat and 1 more hat, it becomes 6. So as you can see in the number bond, they already gave you the whole, which is 6. The 2 parts that are like 1 hat that we crossed off and the 5 hats that are still not crossed off. So we know 5 and 1 gives us 6, right? Let's do 1 more so you can do the rest of them together. So I'm going to do this one because this one it's a little bit different. It says take away 4 cubes. So I'm just going to cross off 4 cubes. So I have 6 take away, or 6 minus 4. How many cubes that are not take away? Or I didn't put cross on it. It says 2, right? 6 take away 4 equals 2. So I already have 6 here. What 2 numbers are missing? So I can put a 4 because I took 4 away, and 2. The way I would show 4 in the number bond is I can cross it off to show that I took 4 away. Remember, this is the problem set for students with the math books. I want you to do this one, this one, this one, and this one by yourself. So this one is for the children who doesn't have the math book. And I'm going to, first thing, I'm going to write the date so I do not forget. And this is my number story. Here are 6 books. Cross out 2. How many are left? And fill in the number bond and the number sentence. So it says I have to cross out 2 books. So the number sentence goes 6 minus blank. Remember, this is a subtraction and the story says cross out 2, so it has to be 2. How many are left? I can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 left. So I know 6 minus 2 is 4, or 6 minus 2 equals 4, or another way to say it is 6 take away 2 is 4. So I know I took 2 away, And the way I would show 2 take away is I could cross 2 off, and the other part would be 4. So I want you to do this one and this one by yourself. And remember what I have said in earlier. The last couple of days I've been putting the small number first in the mathway section. I want you to put the big number first. Instead of writing the way I've been doing, which was incorrect, is 4 take away 5 is 1. Again, this is incorrect. This is not correct. The way I would write is 5 take away 4 is 1. Again, this is the correct way to do it. You put the big number first and the smaller number goes second, and then you have the answer, which is smaller than what you initially, or the number you began with. So today's shout out I would like to give is a student who always hands in the work correctly and who always hands in her work on time, and I can see every time I speak to her on the phone she seems happy, and she's always cheerful. Every time I speak to her, she gives me a positive feedback on my lesson to see what's going on, and her feedback is always appreciated. So I would like to give thanks to, or give a shout out to Heaven today. And this is a picture of her when we went to Chuck E. Cheese trip, and she collected a bunch of tickets. So I can't wait to see you guys again soon. And I miss you guys. So please stay safe and wash your hands. Have a good day.